One of the biggest costs in any cow-calf operation, of course, is the winter feed cost. This is a year when we may be able to do something about it because of the rainfall that we've had, and especially the eastern two-thirds of Oklahoma. Stockpiling bermudagrass this fall for winter feeding may be an option that we didn't have available the last couple of years. What do I mean by stockpiling bermudagrass? This is a concept where basically we would go ahead and graze the bermudagrass until the late part of August. And if we graze it down pretty short, that's okay. At that time, then apply 50 to 100 pounds of actual nitrogen per acre. And then we would stay off of that bermudagrass pasture until the early part of November. That means, of course, that we'd have to have some other place to put the cows during that time frame. But research has shown us that if we do that, that we will have a very high quality feed for a good part of the early winter season. Research here at Oklahoma State University has shown us that the protein content of fertilized bermudagrass, even though it's been frosted, is really still quite high. Some of our data here would suggest that in November we had 13 to 15% crude protein. Even in December, it stayed good at 12 to 14% crude protein. In January, it started to decline and weather a little bit, but was still a very, very fine feed for the cows to consume at about 11 to 12% crude protein. As we get into later winter and early spring, then we'd expect the quality of that grass to be too low to sustain the body condition that we want these spring calving cows to be on before calving comes around. There's some rules that we can use for this concept of stockpiling bermudagrass that I think are important for you to remember. Number one, we need to get the existing old grass off, whether we mow it or graze it, as we said here in August. Apply the 50 pounds of actual nitrogen then right before the September 1st time frame rolls around. Stay off of the bermudagrass until about the first part of November. Once we start to utilize the grass, we want to control access by such things as an electric fence, and perhaps just use a little bit of the grass until it's consumed, and then move the fence to control and get the best use of that forage during the course of the winter. If there's a cool season grass that's available to us, say some fescue or even some wheat pasture, we probably want to wait and use that after we get the bermudagrass consumed going through January. So we'd have that available then for February, March, and April. Start in about the first part of December for the spring calving cows and give them just a small amount of a high energy supplement. 2 pounds per head per day should do a great job of helping these cows maintain body condition as they go through the winter. And of course, keep out a good, appropriate mineral supplement for the cows, something that's going to be about 6 to 9% phosphorus. Make sure that it has a vitamin and micromineral premix included along with it to take care of those needs as well. Take a look this year at stockpiling bermudagrass for feed that you can use very inexpensively during the months of, say, November, December, and January. I think it'll help reduce your feed costs this year. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.